Persephone's perceptions. Can I tell you all that I'm feeling like the darkness of Persephone right now? I feel like I'm drowning. Pluto is retrograde until October in Capricorn, and right now that's conjunct my black moon Lilith, so she is like the first wife of Adam, who refused to be in missionary position. She was like, nope, you're not just going to subjugate me, I'm going to have my say, and we're not going to roll like that. And so she left him, and then Eve is the second wife, and we all know what happened with her eating the apple from the tree of knowledge. But I'm caretaking not one but two elderly parents, and both with dementia. And the reality is that my dad's had it for like 8 or 9 years, and he can still hold his own. He can still answer questions on Jeopardy. He can still recognize friends when he speaks on the phone with them. Like he'll forget, he'll say the same thing and maybe repeat the same sentence, and he'll forget he read the paper 5 times. But he pretty much remembers everybody, and he can still shower and still feed himself and all that. But my mom, who was diagnosed a few months ago, is in complete denial. She refuses to believe it, yet she's on 2 medications for confusion and memory loss for Alzheimer's patients. So that'll give you a little clue in. But I continually hear her on the phone talking to friends or doctors, you know, throwing me under the bus, calling me this or that, and it's really like starting to get to me. And maybe it's the astrology with Venus in Gemini. Right now she's at 21 degrees of Gemini. My natal Venus is 18 Gemini, so it's my natal placement. Venus in Gemini loves intellectual stimulation. She wants to chat, she wants to like get knowledge and feel beautiful and these kind of things. And right now I'm like feeling all this stuff, and I'm just feeling like I'm underappreciated, and the combativeness is nonstop that gets projected onto me, saying it's always me. You know, there's a family meeting about to be called, and it's just a little too much. So I'm really looking forward to getting out of here, hopefully in June, this freaking virus, you know, and getting myself to Mount Shasta to be with family and friends for a bit, and taking some time for me, because I really don't get that time, you know, and I don't have anybody here to wrap, you know, the arms around me and say, I'm here for you, I got this, you got this, I'll help you through it. Like, I don't have that. And you know, it's intense. Like, I had that for a long time with my ex-husband, but I don't have it right now. And when I did have it, I had kids. The kids are easier. Kids understand things. The thing with people when they have memory loss is like, they look like adults, but they act like petulant teenagers, and you know, always arguing with you. So it's super intense. But the nodes are going to shift, and they've been in Capricorn and Cancer for the last 18 months, since November of 2018, when my life totally changed. They were about releasing the control and the restrictions and the way we block ourselves from having what our heart truly desires, which is Cancer. Nurturing, love, emotion, the mother, the feminine, stepping into that. That's the opposite of Capricorn, and that's what we were all meant to do as a collective. And whether or not you've done that in your own life, I don't know. I have. It was like 3rd house Capricorn. Saturn and Pluto were there. I'm like, no, this doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. We're going to be done with this. I'm going to speak my truth now. I'm not going to allow myself, and I allowed myself. I'm not going to allow myself to hide anymore or to shrink myself. I'm sorry. This is just, no. Not for any connection. Not for any of that. I just can't do it anymore. And so, yeah, I totally stepped into my heart, and into that heart space of the Magdalene priestess. I'm caretaking the parents, and then I have the combative feminine, who's just always saying, I'm this, I'm that, it's you, you're combative. And I know it's not me, but it wears the shit out of you. So there's Persephone, like in the cave of darkness, going, oh my God, when is this going to end? You know, and the full moon's coming up, which is going to be in my 1st house of empowerment. I have Scorpio ascendant at 0 degrees, and it's going to be opposite my Mercury. And it's also, the moon's going to conjunct my Neptune. So I'm feeling the building of that. One good thing is tomorrow is like my best friend's birthday, one of my best girlfriends in California. So I'm looking forward to that lightness, to call her and celebrate her tomorrow. But right now I'm just having a hard time with all this, you know. My parents, in the evenings now, I have them going into their room because they have an ensuite, beautiful bedroom with an adjustable bed and a smart TV, and I set them up in there. I'm like, can you guys go hang in there so I can have the other TV and just have some space? Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. But on May 5th, the nodes are going to switch into Gemini North Node, which I have the Gemini North Node at 14 degrees, and Sagittarius South Node. And May 5th is a really important day for me. It's always going to be like in my mind, you know, from something from a few years ago in Italy. And you know, I can cross into that knowing that those are my nodes natally, you know, and the last time they were there was like 18 years ago when restrictions on travel started to happen. So Gemini rules like short-term travel, like short distance travel, you know, maybe more in your own country or your own county or the neighboring county. And that's when they started checking people's, you know, IDs and plane tickets. Oh, that doesn't match, you can't get on the plane. So now we have this whole COVID-19. I saw a thing on the news that travel in the US, air travel is down by 93%. That's insane. Like, I think this is going to be the new normal. Things are going to start to shift, and they will pick up again, but they're going to be different. And that's fine. We needed maybe some awareness of how we operate on the planet. But for me, I'm just feeling it, man. I'm getting bit by bugs now. I see my scratching here in Florida. So I'm going to go home. Guess what I'm going to watch? Plutonian Girl. Whole Dark. That sounds dark, but it's a great British series, like middle of the 18th century. Same time frame as Outlander, but I'm really liking it. Set in Cornwall, just the coast. God, I would love to have a cottage right on the coast there. So I'm gonna go escape into that, you know, and try to not really think about all the things that have been going on in the house. But you know, whatever you guys are doing, hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope you have people to love and support you with whatever you're going through. It's really important. Like, no man is an island. Even a warrior woman like me, Aries moon, freaking lifetimes as a warrior. I got a sword and shield, you know. I don't want to use them anymore. I'm tired. I'm sick of doing battle, man. But I've been battling and I'm tired and I'm weary, and so I'm gonna go kick up with some pole dark, maybe some popcorn, and just relax. But just take care of yourselves and make sure you have a support system around you, you know. Friends, family, lovers, whatever it is. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is a new phone. I got a little new Lenovo. Testing it out, so I hope the video looks better than my old phone, which I didn't really care for. Take it easy, guys.